Good morning to the lecturer, Ms. Jovita. So today I will talk about my self-reflection regarding the lesson plan that me and my team have made based on the Gibbs model. So first of all, I would like to highlight that I would like to thank my team for giving their effort and cooperation in making the lesson plan and the presentation all together successfully. So back to the context, I would like to talk about the Gibbs model lesson plan. It actually helps me how to organize my lesson plan in teaching the Form 2 students or any students in general. I get to see and even do it myself on how to fill in the blanks, on how to do my lesson in a day appropriately and attentively, and I can even get it well organized so I don't talk out of the context or even waste with something irrelevant matters. And yeah, the lesson plan truly helps me in giving an overview of how lesson plan is in general, also on how to teach the student effectively. And I would like to say that doing this micro teaching, this mock teaching has been an experience for me because it shows me how to connect with the students, how to teach them, and how to actually build a good foundation with the students as to learn with them and also grow with them. And it shows me how to make connection with my students, as well as I get to improve my pedagogical styles, my learnings, because the students have different learning skills, so I have to attend to each one of them differently. So it teaches me ways and approaches on how to teach them according to their learning styles. And I would like to say that this has been a memorable and grateful journey for me, and it was a good experience for me. And I would like to highlight that making this lesson plan and this presentation has been nothing but profound, grateful and gleeful, because all of us are enjoying doing this lesson plan, as well as we get to learn on how to do the lesson plan effectively and also teach ourselves on how to be an educator. So with that said, I would like to say that making this lesson plan is truly a great opportunity, and I would like to thank my team for be there with us. We come together and cooperate and make this happen, make the lesson plan together, and even making the micro teaching with the students themselves. And I wouldn't be thankful more of it. So yes, I would like to thank my team for giving all of their efforts, cooperation, and their time and energy in doing this, in investing in this presentation. So that's all for my self-reflection. Thank you.
Hello, Ms. Jovita. I'm Drenn. For my reflection, I will be using Gibbs' reflective cycle to discuss the challenges our group encountered while preparing both the lesson plan and micro teaching. So first, our group initially planned to conduct our micro teaching online with a pre-recorded video. However, due to the video file became corrupted at the last minutes. So because of that, we had to quickly switch to a physical mock teaching session here in TR6 at Unitar Sabah. Thankfully, we managed to gather 4 students who were free at that moment, and the session went smoothly. So from the Gibbs model, the second one is feelings. So at first, I felt anxious and a bit frustrated because we had already prepared the online version. However, due to the video suddenly corrupted, forced us into a last-minute shift doing a physical micro teaching instead. But once we got the classroom, our caring leader member Ameera, astaga, sorry, bersalah nggak? Saya ulang aja lah. Saya ulang aja.
Nanti aku cut tepat aja.
Oh, cut?
Iya.
Okay.
Tepat ya.
So our members, we consist of me, Esther, and Ameera. Ameera is the one that actually always goes to the office back and forth to find a free class for students during for our micro teaching. So big thanks to her. She's very dedicated to make our micro teaching happen. So having the video suddenly corrupted previously of our online micro teaching forced us into a last minute shift, but thankfully it went smoothly. Once we got the classroom, the equipment and the students ready, I felt relief and more in control. The physical setting actually made the teaching feel more natural. That is what makes our micro teaching go smoothly, because the students itself said that our micro teaching is among the best she ever held, because we do it physical. So it's real. It felt real, alive, rather than doing it online. And then for evaluation, what worked well was our ability to adapt under pressure. Even though the situation was unexpected, like I said previously, our video suddenly corrupted, our group stayed calm and supportive. We supported each other with like, it's okay, we can do this. Like we support each other. Like we support each other. However, what didn't work was our heavy reliance on the recorded video, like I mentioned previously, because that was our initial plan, but it didn't work well. So we assumed the digital method would be stable, but turns out it didn't work well, so we had a backup plan. So that's great. And then as for the analysis, the situation taught us that technological issue can appear at the worst possible times, like I mentioned previously. Like we actually want to submit it early, but then because due to our busyness, each of us are busy, we have our own busyness, we cannot, like, if I'm free during that time, Ameera will not be free at that time, Esther will not be free. So there's also a time constraint. That is what also makes our technological issues at worst there, because we need to prepare, we need to plan our time accordingly. Realize that micro teaching requires flexibility, and that a physical session can be equally effective, especially for observing students' real reactions and engagement. Hence, this experience strengthened our teamwork because everyone helped to recognize the materials quickly. So for the lesson plan, we do it together firstly, but then we adjust it accordingly because, like I said, we have a challenge. Previously, when we recheck the lesson plan, I tell my members, oh, I think we deviated a little. I mean, this is not about literature. I think we need to change it. So I asked my teams, we discuss again, we enhance again the lesson plan. So thankfully it ended up smoothly, and now we are actually doing about a literature topic. So we didn't deviate from other topics. In the future, I will always prepare 2 versions of micro teaching if I'm with my teams again, one digital and one physical, because we have a backup plan if the digital one didn't work. I will test the materials earlier and keep copies in different formats, and as a group we will also schedule a walk run or a mock run, because the real session, before the real session we will do a mock run to minimize unexpected technical issues. Yes. So this experience reminded me that adaptability is a key skill in education. Despite the challenges that we had previously, our group managed to deliver the lesson effectively, and that is something I am proud of. That is all for me.